Welcome back to the channel, buddy. And I hope you're doing fine. What's that? Oh, points of interest. I thought there's some kind of quests. So, Rogue Trader. And we should start moving this way. To the Imperium, really interesting one. Oh, wait a minute. What's that? If I will go... Oh my goodness, we need to make such a huge... Silas on Massa Grid. Yeah, I do remember you. 1, 2... I don't see 0, I guess 3... We cannot go directly here. Might be we will be able to move. Yeah, looks like that. We can move like that. Okay, let's visit Massacre. Just to do whatever we need. Kidding a voice failed. Yeah, and something bad happened. It is what it is. 88% failed. Well, don't really care about that. Okay. We've gained 2 navigators inside. Lose 2, gain 2, and never mind. Smuggler's cache. Oh yeah, exactly. Not long ago we... Oh. Not long ago we've... Oh, focus lens. Reduced by -5, but the damage increased by 30. I do really need that length. So I'm not going to put this on. Okay. So I guess we can go like that. Won't travel, that's only unsafe route, that's fine. Shouldn't have any problems. Now avoid the region. Come on. Oh, hello. There's another one route here, which actually I don't really care. Oh yeah. Now we've built up everything we could. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's explore this one. Let's get some more navigators inside. Maybe we will chart new routes here? No. But +1 inside. Actually good. Wait a minute, we already saw that one, no? My god, I can swear that I saw this one already. Am I tripping again? Like... I don't know. Maybe I was dreaming. There was nothing. Provisions 3. No. Not touching those. Hello. The giant rings on this planet's surface can be observed even from the orbit. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insects similar to Terran ants. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called The spirals in which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. The strange phenomenon that was originally suspected to be sign of the warp activity of all the nefarious Xena structures turned out to be a quirk of nature, and tragic one at that. Yeah. Explode. Void ship remains. Okay, let's visit. Might be something interesting. Lord Captain, the Aegis cannot determine who the ship we approach belongs to, but telemetry clearly reveals it is an Imperium vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discover? Send out the order to prepare my troops for board, and I will personally take part in exploratory expedition. Whoa! That's interesting. We who walk down the same passageway in the same base day after day, we who are born live and die to the harm of the ship's machine. We forever hunger from the smallest glimpse of another life and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and for glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about Lord Captain by the will of the Emperor, the guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time he boarded a vessel named a Fireborn. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the inexorable force of the swell, the wrecked vessel was confronting sight of its unwilling visitors. Some base still remained an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead. Its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of the space. It was just husk left. The rogue traders' crew were to become scavengers swarming the carcass of fallen Leviathan. Our Lord Captain oversaw the expeditions personally. He decided to train the penetrating gaze of the Augure arrays on the damaged ship. Just a second, guys. Ooh, sneezed a couple of times. Oh my goodness. The Augur's keen eyes scanned the eerie vessels and identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed at least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of drills and warbles and mysteries and ancient language, the tech priest responsible for the Argus reported to the Lord Captain that they had glimpsed sight of valuable components in operation in Service Bay. The captain's next step was to turn his attention to scout units awaiting instruction. The Lord Captain has to decide which of 3 teams he would lead and which 2 would be entrusted to their officers. Oh my god, I don't know, but I'm trying to sneeze all the time. Let it be known the names of those honest people who stood before our rogue trader in that moment. The taciturn and grave Yong Ho Shon, whose sword has a film and his handshake. As his handshake, Captain Waste, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 and 5, Captain Martina, the senior officer of the 3rd unit known to many as Grey Martina. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snoot-nosed kids, old but experienced. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating inside the wreck ship would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead models devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, and hull breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave team would be a delicate thread of Vox link, and so after weighting up an options, the Lord Captain chose to go with oh, so Young Ho going to the bridge, Vesti the crew decks, and service bay. There was something in service bay, but I'm a captain. I will go to the bridge. Yeah, maybe we will find bridge lock or something like that. So that, I guess, would be interesting. From here on, we will relate events based on what we have learned from witnesses. The people who accompanied Lord Captain on the door of the dread ship. The shuttle started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hole in the freezing vacuum of space, fussy boredom, and then finally the rogue trader stepped onto the cold, dark deck of that ship. The light of torches revealed the sign in gloom, Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange, wait a minute, Fireborn? That sounds really familiar. Okay. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dyne, registered at Kaviagama port. Every minute spent on board threatened to end in disaster. The ship's days or even hours of existence were numbered. From all sides came a sound of distant grumble. The floor underfoot trembled. Every now and then the Lord Captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment when he suddenly felt a slightest puff of air burst against his neck, followed by a soft sigh. Almost as if someone has leaned in close, opened the mouth to whisper a dark, translating secret, and then fallen silent. The only thing was that Lord Captain stood entirely alone. Will we be able? Let's try. No, 87% is a good percentage. Try to. Yay! Ooh, we've done it. Scary. Lord Captain summoned all his knowledge of the wicked influence of chaos, choosing to combat with called analysis. We could use willpower, but I wanted to do warp. From here on, we'll. What? Lord has succeeded. Where simple mortals would already be trembling and weeping, the rock trader only gritted his teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by the illusion too. Young Shaw, the unit captain, breaked out orders. His team held back the commanders who had fallen victims of uncanny terror and who were struggling to break free and run deeper into the cruise ship. A few minutes passed and the unit through scared, senseless, was ready to continue. Sound suddenly bled from the vox, which was turned to the second unit frequency. The word sounded muffled, as through the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly into the vox, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it. It's beautiful. Hold on, wait, it is moving. The words are cut off by strangled wheeze followed by static. Young Ho-shon listened to the transmission and finally rasped with a surprisingly calm expression, then pressed the Vox button in similar calm voice, let loose a stream of florid swearing which centered on casting aspiration on his interlocutor's intellectual capabilities. Turning to Rogue Trader, he mocked, "Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Weiss from the second unit is well known for his pranks." "Crap, the Lord Captain's with you?" comes Weiss's voice from from the speaker, followed immediately by, "My sincere apologies, Your Lordship. I wanted to spook the guys a little bit." "Oh, you freaking idiot, Weiss." Um, I will not remove him from the command. But also I will not tolerate such a behavior during really dangerous operations. So the Lord Captain immediately informed Captain Weiss that he would be severely disciplined upon the expedition's completion. Demanded a report on his unit's activities. Captain Weiss reported that his unit's foray had so far proceeded without incidents, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew or bodies for that matter. However, the unit has encountered a problem. A passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depots was seriously damaged, especially power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. Yes, let's use logic. After consulting his officers, the Lord Captain issued new orders for the Weiss units. Weiss units headed off to carry out the orders, while Rogue Trader and his team continued on. After spending several hours wandering down the dead passageways, Young Shaw's unit and the Rogue Trader reached the breach of the firebomb. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated. Oh, it was tough as the bulkheads, as though the bulkheads of the ship were steeped in the terror and pain of the people who had vanished without a trace from those decks. On their way, the unit had found no signs of struggle or bodies of the crew, and that served only to deepen their unease. After examining a breach, the scout unit discovered that Captain's Principal's cogitator was still functional. This is what I was looking for. The final log entry was identified, a damage-peaked recording that no one in this unit was eager to view. Approximately to the cogitator alone was unsettling enough, and with each passing second remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. Let's take a risk and watch the recording. Huh? What was that? Recording contained a message for Captain Nova Dane. It was almost impossible to make anything out of the peak, only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the tablet and flashes of iridescent light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breath. Exactly what the Rogue Traders team had encountered when they had first boarded the ship. And it even seemed that those sounds were coming not from the recording but from the gloom-drenched corner of the bridge itself. Caviar Gamma has fallen, Fireborn broke orbit under fire from unknown enemy and left the system, said Captain Van Dyne on the recording with the tone of an officer reporting to her superiors. We encountered pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failures in the Geller field system. The ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for our souls. I also ask you to take a family relics in the Van Dyne line from Kaviagama. The relics are stored, the captain then specified the location of her family vault and the access code. The recording ended. There was nothing left to do on the cursed deck. It was time to return to the shuttle. A message came from the unit led by the seasoned, unflappable Grey Martina. The captain methodically reported on all the service-based sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value, they had found no bodies, there had been no accidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for the further instruction from the Lord Captain. After detailing this salient points from the Gay Martina exhaustive report, Legrand listened. The areas that warranted a more thorough search. After returning to the shuttle, Legrand received report about Fireborn status. The tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the august gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible, fearing imminent destruction. There were also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and had returned to the shuttle with the available payload they take from the dead ship stores. Grey Martina unit had explored Civis Bay without incident and, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer to Rogue's trader ship. The unit assembled at the shuttles, and Lord Captain gave the final order of its grim expedition. Why is it grim? Well, it's scary. Something definitely off, but honor the memory of Captain Nova Van Dyne and her crew. Yeah, definitely. The last request of the fallen captain has been fulfilled. The improvised funeral began with a brief military salute, and the Rogue Trader himself recited a prayer for the souls of the Fireborn, just as any honest servant of the Emperor who has dedicated their life to voyaging through the darkness would honor their fellows and mourn their deaths. Time was up. The scouting party returned to the ship. With one last look of the Fireborn Rogue Trader, that's a dangerous one. There's definitely something off about that. So Rogue Trader gave the order to fire upon the dead vessel at range, for that which was born in fire should also perish in fire. Whoa. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if we're going to oh my goodness, if we would choose other guys, those who went on bridge would die horribly? Okay, Vibo 6 request Lord Captain's attention. Yeah, okay. What's going on? Presence, not attention, but a presence. Oh my god. Freaking hell. Let's move right here, then draw the line to Vibo 6. Yeah, something like that. Because otherwise, I'll be. Oh, again. Oh, you know, I don't mind to have a fight 1 or 2 during episodes. Always pleasant. Maybe we will level up.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh, there. Ooh, blood letters. Okay. Previous episode I was saying something about the corn, yeah? So we do have corn. Oh my god. Ooh, blood letters. Hellblade. Bloodthirsty roar. If the target failed, willpower resistant intense with minus 40 penalty. The blood letter deals from 12 to 30 mental damage to everyone in a cone in 5 cells in front of it, inflicts 8 bleeding for 2 rounds. In the target successfully passes the test, they suffer 3 to 18. Immune to burning and fire. Really? How come?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder.
That's
As if a field
such a
of flowers.
stupidity that...
Make an example out of you.
I wasn't planning to, but yeah, okay. Marksman. What do you mean by marksman? Just an autogun. Fire resistance. Frenzy. Fire grenades. I don't like those corn guys. Horn. Yeah, horn, corn. Echo, Henrix. I guess Solomon will start. Yeah. And by the way, we still don't have our how his it's called Space Marine guy, I guess, if we will have one. Okay, let's start. Should not be really difficult fight.
For the throne's glory.
I guess. Okay, everyone have warp speed.
I won't
now.
object to it.
Some toughness and strength. Yeah, 2-4. Awful.
Who if not me?
Awful. And I guess those guys can burn. Can set us ablaze, I mean. That's regular cultists.
On it.
Yeah, not a lot of damage.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Ooh, there's one guy. Hello.
I am a navigator,
Goodbye.
not a servitor.
Oh, you're still alive. That's interesting. Okay, let's guess all those. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy.
Chaos guides me.
this guy is really scary. They have so much movement points. Why? 14. Okay, at least this is not doing a lot of damage. Oh, those guys, bloodletters, are really scary.
To the weak.
Ow!
Me of pain won't stop me.
Okay, Argenta, my darling, I guess you're going
I'll do
to
it.
start shooting this guy.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
And let's start dealing damage to that guy.
I'll do it.
1,
As the Emperor
2,
commands.
3.
Eradicated.
Okay, 3 shot at that guy.
I'll do
Nice.
Faith
Yeah, you
without
can
deeds
move
is worthless.
here so that you will see this bloodletter your next turn. That's fine.
Out of my way.
I was waiting for this freaking grenade.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Okay, so let's, yeah, do like that. And I guess no effects. No, stunned. Okay, that's good. Yep.
Assignment completed. The order is clear.
Immediately run and gun. Let's continue doing some.
It won't take long.
Damage.
Accepted. Check done.
I would like to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. You need to heal up yourself and get rid of that guy. Yep.
Running binaric override.
Let's put a trap here.
The Omniscient knows all. Comprehend.
Chaos guides me.
I forgot to put the defensive location.
Throne take
Oh my
you.
goodness. Okay.
But of course, Lord Captain.
That was
Naturally.
something. Yeah. Good job, buddy.
For the
Good job.
throne's glory.
Echo. Can you
Go on,
please
beast.
move there and
Your turn.
Yeah. Thank you. Now all we need is just to get rid of all of those.
Focus. I'll brush this off. I'll see to it personally. I'll
Cassia,
make it happen.
my darling, you literally can do a lot. Yeah.
Step aside.
This
the
is what I want
navigator
you
is
to do.
coming. The fury of House Orcelio.
Next turn they will perish.
I'm not accustomed. Face the navigator's might.
Nice.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Do not dare ask.
Oh,
If I may.
there's somebody next to Solomon. Let's apprehend and then bite his face off. Come on.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Yeah. Huge damage. Huge.
Me?
He's still alive.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh, and there is one guy. You're dead. Nice.
I'll do it.
Can you shoot regular bullet? Oh, even that
Doubt
one.
is for the weak.
Nice. That's it? I guess that's it. Yeah. Oh, no, I have a bunch of stuff. Cheap, but stuff. We will trade it. We will trade it all. Let's search for some roads. Yeah. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Let's chart the course. Let's do it unsafe. And let's travel there. During the period of designated as the night shift, oh yeah, okay. Took a little bit more damage. That's absolutely fine. We don't care about that, yeah. Weebos? Yeah. Suspended shipment. Why? Why there is always problems with this Weebos? In its efforts to exploit the crisis in the expanse, prominent mining consortium is disrupting all shipping in the colonies of the Protectorate. Secretly support an uprising among the miners. Profit factor. Well, let's take this one. Weapon anti-profit factor. Yeah, okay. Nothing that serious here, yeah? Was it worth it? Not quite sure to lose the insight. We need more insight to get to this cluster. I actually would like to get to that cluster to inspect it. Oh, wood chip. Nice. That's good. Adamantine to... Yeah, let's put it there. Ooh, and another one. Hello. The bizarre structure observed from the orbit appears to be a ruined estate of the wealthy noble. Further searching reveals the remains of an enviro dome, a landing pad, the main manor, and servants' quarters. It is impossible to determine what exactly happened there. The search team has found something truly disturbing in the main hall. The opulently clothed skeletons sitting at the dinner table. The table is set with gold plates covered with blood and piles of the bones. The bones on the plates are clearly human. No other remains have been found on the estate. Yeah, nobles as always. Search for something valuable. The scout team returns with some expensive weapon taken from the skeleton. After finishing the report, they hurry away, whispering prayers. Yeah, of course. I don't understand, guys. Oh, assault last gun. Every third hit reduces deflection by 1. Stuck up 3 times. Not too bad, not too bad, I guess. But no one's using the auto guns in my party, except I guess Legrand. But only if he cannot cast the spells. Plus steel, we have plenty of those, so... Hello, white sheep. A Vox notification from the Ergy crew drowns out an unusual noise on the bridge. An Imperial vessel, the Darkpiercer, and its escort ship are headed your way. Your archives make no mentions of either the ship or its owner. As you consider your course of action, the ship captains contact you first, introducing himself as Pilgrim. The captain greets the rogue trader courteously and offers to purchase any information you might have on crystal flagstone deposits. Ask why he need this one. The captain calls loud echoes from falls from the Vox flagstones as a part of puzzle of many different aspects in life in the Imperium. How exactly his customers are going to use it, not a concern of all the oh yeah, okay. Animated dimension of lessons through the individual purpose. Your own protectorate would benefit from the knowledge. Sister Gina sincerely believes the world of believes the words open. Excuse me one more time. How the his immediately remarks that someone without a name is not to be trusted. Deals with such people do not tend to end well. If she were you, she would first find out his secret and then scrupulously remove him from the equation. Pascal becomes visibly animated at the mention of Phlogiston, Phlogiston, I guess. Though it didn't indifferent to the prospect of deal with the shadowy individuals. Megas nonetheless recommends you find out more about phlogiston deposits. Your own protectorate would benefit, yeah. And she's, yeah, Argenta is off this world a little bit. Why he's a pilgrim. Admits he has not always done the right thing in his life, but once beheld the blessing of the Emperor himself, he has followed a special path, service to him ever since. That is the path he now threads as pilgrim. That what would heretic or really cruel pirate would say, yeah. What you will receive in return has been exploring Coronax for years and know many of its secrets. He promised to let you in on intriguing rumors that may be interest to someone with your skills and capabilities. That is not enough. It looks like the captain of the Dark Pesa is unsurprised by your reaction. He is willing to pay in gold and securities from any information. I'm not quite sure. Do we need this deal? Or should we attack Dark Pesa? I'm not quite sure. Let's make a deal. The captain of the Dark Pesa is the best spirits. In gratitude of your invaluable help, he sends you a small box containing ancient maps and documents. They appear to speak of a certain imperial waltz lost many centuries ago. Then, in somewhat conspirational tone, the pilgrim relates a story about standoff between two Xenos fleets, which he was told by an acquaintance. The person in question, sadly enough, died at the hands of the Inquisition. Died at the hands of Inquisition before they were able to pass the coordinates of the cache site of one of the Xenos ships. However, Pilgrim knows for fact that the vessel meets its demise on an oceanic world. Yeah, farewell. Not going to kill him. Screw it. It is what it is. No, this one. Yeah. The ship that once traveled the galaxy is now suspended in the silence void like the gnawed carcass of the giant monster. When the rogue trader warship approached, the Voxmaster reports an incoming message. A colony of the Imperial subjects have made their home in the bowels of the ship. They welcome Lord Captain. Let's visit the colony. Oh, in person. Okay. Okay. Hello. Welcome, your lordness. Please come right and quiet. Go. I can get to walk. Okay.
I always have a backup plan.
I get it. Name plate.
Of the vessel indicates that my exploratory brethren have already performed a requiem rite here. Further examination is inadvisable.
Okay. The plate reads Lithianos Pride. The name Lithianos facing your. Oh, that's a good music. In your mind, the history of a family from the Corona's Expanse who invested all they had in the family ship. The ship perished in the warp on its maiden voyage. The Lithianon line never recovered from this crushing blow. That's really frustrating.
I always keep my
Relax,
options
Echo.
open.
Relax. All is good.
Your hues have darkened, Proctor. We ought to prolong our next visit to a world like Janus. Such a rich flora is bound to please even your aesthetic sensibilities.
My sensibilities are pleased when an agri-world grows valuable crops registered in the tithe. Yet, for some reason, various despicable cults seem to grow more quickly and profusely.
Oh yeah, good old Proctor. What can I say?
Is there money to be made?
Yep, Legrand, yep. Yeah, I've just checked the time, so I get... Oh, hello. Some goods, some stuff all around. And tills look a little worn, but well maintained. Yeah, this is hard working colony, I guess. And they're not on the... almost not working void ship, yeah. Ooh. Okay guys, I guess that's it for now. And as always, I'm going to see you really soon. Bye bye.